Hello students, welcome back to your business communication lecture. Let's continue with the topic recent trends in business communication. Today we are going to start with two new and well-known social media networking sites that like YouTube and WhatsApp. I know you all know all the information, features, advantages and disadvantages of both, but still we are going to go through the same for your examination purpose. So let's start. First, YouTube. Now, as you all know, YouTube is a video sharing website and it is of Google. It allows the users to upload their videos, watch videos posted by other users. Here, unregistered users can also watch videos on YouTube. However, here one needs to be registered user to upload an unlimited number of videos. Now here certain videos having offensive content can be viewed only by registered users confirming to be at least 18 years old. Here that you have to keep in mind. And here the videos can also be posted on other websites through YouTube, though the files are hosted on the YouTube server only. Now most of the users of YouTube are individuals. However, media corporations such as CBS, BBC, Vevo or Hulu have partnership with YouTube for uploading their content. It is very helpful for business purpose also. We are going to see the advantages of YouTube in business, how it can be very beneficial for business. First one. Now first thing is reliability. Now here YouTube mentions that the company has duly set up an account and provides all necessary information about its business, custom graphics and a link to every video. Thus the official approach of YouTube ensures credibility of the businesses using its services. People will know about the working structure of your business here. And the next thing is all the content at one place. Here it means you can say when a company creates a YouTube account, viewers can see an entire list of everything it has uploaded. Companies can also mark the videos as favorites, so the viewers can see all the content related to the company at one place. After that, transparency. Now here uploading the video on how a company actually runs its business and produces its products demonstrate transparencies and integrity on the part of the company here. Here people will feel that really it's very authentic and trustworthy product and they can really use it. So it is very advantageous for your business. It can be very profitable for you. After that, potential opportunities. Now YouTube also provides a facility to make connections here. Viewers can be allowed to post comments on the videos and a video owner can provide it answers and create a connection with them. So this could be a very useful tool in exploring potential business opportunities. You come to know about your shortcomings, whether you're getting positive comments, you come to know that people are praising. So you can really work nicely. If they are, you are getting negative comments, so you can reply and you can make modification in your product and the working of the company and all. So it is very advantageous here too. After that, cost. Now here making and uploading video is completely free on YouTube, so it doesn't cost anything. On the other hand, if you have to advertise your product, you want to know people about the working of your firm or your organization, it becomes very costly and it is very you can say publicity factor plays a very important role. How you are publicizing your video and all, that is very a long process, but here with the help of YouTube with no cost, you have to just upload a video here and you will have number of viewers looking at your videos. After that, impact. Videos often have a greater and powerful impact on mind of the viewers as compared to any other form of content. Now like where any other social networking site where you can use just word here like Twitter and all, so it is not very impactful you can say, whereas in YouTube where you can share a video, it has a greater impact on the mind of the viewer here. So that is also one of the most you can say advantage of YouTube. After that, potential to create a craze. Now videos liked by viewers can literally create a craze about that video everywhere. Once the person sees there are so many likes for this video, he will be very eager or want to know what is there in that. So again that person will also view it. So you can say it the view you can say the like think we can create a craze among the people here. Yeah, potentially many you can say viewers can share the popular video with each other. So this can give an infinite exposure to the company's business. Here you can say. After that, reaching viewers across the globe. Now, video owner can put in a certain keyword for his videos and can potentially reach the audiences across the globe, including his own region. Here it is not that you just upload the video and the people from your region can only see it. Throughout the all over the world, you can say people can watch that video. After that, demonstrating expertise. Now companies can upload videos giving useful business tips or imparting professional knowledge. Potential clients will also choose a company that is able to demonstrate. Here they can demonstrate its expertise. So here you can say that people will whatever you can say useful tips are they related to the business or whatever knowledge which is required for the freshers to know about that particular business can be very well known by those youngsters, and it can be very helpful for their future career. After that, 24-hour presence. Now once the video is uploaded on YouTube, it will act as a 24-hour salesman for the company. Whereas if you advertise it is for a particular time or days, like you have to pay for those days. In the newspaper also, if you are giving advertisement, it is for that one day only or 1 week only they will be printing your advertisement, or any other way. If you are using to advertise, they have particular week or days where those advertisement will be there. But once you upload a video on YouTube, here it will be for 24 hours and there it is forever until and unless someone deletes it. So it can be watched even though the company is not working at that particular point of time, you can say. After that, search friendly. Now here when one enters search words on the search engine site, links to related videos are often displayed at the top spots. So then there is a great chance to those links being clicked by the searcher even though he is not a YouTube user here. So you have to just upload the video whenever the person is in need. He will just put in the search box whatever information he requires, and as your link is available there on YouTube, you are for sure that link will be shown to that user and he will view it. So here all these are the advantages of YouTube. Now we are going to see some limitations too. Now see here, first one is advertisement. Now YouTube includes commercial advertisements in videos which can reduce effectiveness of the videos and spoil a company's brand image. It may happen that even competitors advertisement is posted on the video, and many people who have the rivalry, they can just give negative comments or just click the dislike button here. So what will happen, people will feel that your product is not of good quality here and they will not buy here. So it can harm your business here. After that, data quality. Now although YouTube offers built-in analytics of viewers and view data, it's far too basic, failing to provide actionable data here. It needs to be updated, that you have to keep in mind. After that, link to website. Now it doesn't provide the facility to attach a link to the company's website to the video here. That is one of the major drawback of YouTube. After that, addition to text. It is not possible to add text messages under a video. That is also one of the major drawback. Then customer support. YouTube doesn't offer personal customer support. Account closure. YouTube can shut down any account at any time for any reason to remove any video. That is there in their hand. After that, loading of a video. During his traffic times, it often takes so long to load a video and it may get hung in between. That is also one of the drawback because it is one of the most visited and used site here. So many people every day they are uploading the videos on YouTube. So it takes a lot of time to upload a video. After that, unwanted competition. Now here what happens, Shiran, it may happen that the advertisement from company's competitor and spammers are posted around the video by YouTube. It in the related video section, this creates unwanted competition in the business here. Means once the person, whoever he wants information related to any particular thing or any product here, there are so many links where the person will get an option, and whichever he feels will correct, that he will use it further. He will watch it, or you can he will have further transaction with the company. So here you can say it has unwanted competition. When you go for face to face business here or advertising part, there are no competitors there. But here in YouTube there are so many people who are uploading their videos here, so there are many links available. So there you can say we have unwanted competition. And last one is credibility. Now, because anyone can upload a video to YouTube in a matter of minutes, the website is full of amateur uploads here. So most of which contents are questionable. One, you can say, we can feel sometimes that some whichever videos which have been uploaded, there is no truth in there. They are totally fake, of not use and all. So the credibility factor also is one of the major limitation of YouTube here. After that, we are going to see the next social media networking site, that is WhatsApp. Now, as it is mainly used by, you can say, youngsters. So we all know what is WhatsApp, but technically today we are going to know the what is actually WhatsApp and what are the advantages and disadvantages of the same. So here WhatsApp you can define as a freeware application which can be installed on your mobile phones, tablets and any other computing devices here. It works on voice over internet protocol, that is VoIP, and it can be used to send text messages, images, documents, user location, audio visual and other media files, etc. Here WhatsApp can be used to make voice calls or video calls to other phones. Both the phones, example caller and the person who has called, they both require WhatsApp installation before making calls. Here WhatsApp support variety of operating systems such as iOS, Android, Windows, Symbian, BlackBerry, etc. Here business owner always need to try and look ahead to stay on top or have a clear upwards trajectory. For over a decade, getting VoIP has been an easy way for businesses to accomplish just that by streamlining communication and adding tons of computing power behind customer communication. Here children, the world never stops though, and while VoIP is still a key tool in workplace, the next decade will see copious add-ons and ways to strengthen the technology further. Now, one of the most likely ways that will happen is through the re-emphasis of messaging to reflect how much more likely people are nowadays using text messages here with the help of you can say WhatsApp. They are sending videos, they are sending they are recording their messages and sending it, they are having a video call and all. So there are you can say more advantages of WhatsApp in working in any field, you can say. People are this is the tool which people are using it frequently and they are really finding it very accessible and easy to use. Let's see certain advantages of the same. Now first thing, it is free of cost. Now the biggest advantage of WhatsApp is that it is free and there are no other charges for using it. So one can send or share photos, messages, contact, videos, make video calls to anywhere in the world, and hence it enables person to save a lot of money which earlier was spent on SMS and video calling here. Now here because of WhatsApp, when we do video calling here, we don't require to pay extra charges for that. On the other hand, if you make a phone call out of the country, it costs more here. So this is you can say major advantage of WhatsApp. Next one is security. Every message, document, picture, every interaction you have on WhatsApp is encrypted end to end, meaning only you and the person you are directly communicating with have the ability to see the information here. That means that no one, not even the WhatsApp founders, not your telecom provider, not the company that made you phone, or not even hackers can use your personal information against you in any way whatsoever. Likewise, WhatsApp operates two-factor identification, a security procedure that has time and again proven itself safer than mere passwords here. Here you don't need password as it is encrypted one, so you don't need passwords and all. You can just you can say trustworthily, you can just forward the message to whomever you want to. After that, easy user interface. Here, The app's user interface and operations are so smooth and simple. Rarely can anyone be found who downloads WhatsApp can get confused about what to do next. It is intuitive, well designed, and all in one. So here you can say a significant or more important aspect of its ease of use is read receipt for the messages and media. With more traditional methods of communication like email, basic messenger services, you are left wondering whether people can actually saw your message or not. With WhatsApp, you come to know everything is immediately clear whether they have received it or not. Or you can say one gray mark indicates a sent message, two gray mark it says that check marks, that it indicates they have received the message. When the check marks turn blue, you can say the person has read your message. So the message is very clearly understood here. You don't have to think about it whether it has reached or not, whether the person has read it or not, nothing like that. After that is popularity. Now here WhatsApp is free and widespread across the globe. It has been more than a niche app, which makes it free access and has been in turning a profit. WhatsApp was so successful in the first part of the decade that Facebook bought the company for 90 billion pounds. Even though WhatsApp wasn't exactly printing money at the time, in the years since Facebook took over, WhatsApp has continued to spread its popularity and expand its feature. Nowadays, you can send pictures, videos, documents, PDFs, even voice recordings through WhatsApp. Video calling and group audio or video calling is supported. The app clearly shows you which of your contacts are really using WhatsApp or not. You can here calls are free over Wi-Fi also through WhatsApp. That is also very one of the important factor here. After that, it can be used with virtual number. Means these benefits don't exist in vacuum either. Using WhatsApp Business to supplement a virtual phone number is perfect way to make your customer service more personable, faster and more flexible. Just think of the creative and practical possibilities of being able to send pictures, documents, voice recordings and customers straight from your phone within seconds. You don't have to take any efforts here to download and all, anything like that. After that, no advertisement here. Here, when it comes to the internet, the most frustrating part of visiting any website or using any application are advertisements, which make it very annoying for the user here. There are so many even in YouTube, whenever you watch any video here, you may find the online advertisements there. So here, but when it comes to WhatsApp here, user does not face any such difficulty at the present. No advertisement, no any other hindrance in your communication here. After that, imports contacts. Here WhatsApp imports all the contacts of the phone automatically and provide information about who all in your contact are using WhatsApp application. When you have that app in your mobile, you automatically come to know who all of people whom you know use the WhatsApp, so you can just get connected to them. After that, location, images and status shared here. Now here you through WhatsApp you come to know about the location. You can share the location, you can share the images, you can share the status. People will know about it, whatever is going on in your life. So friends can chat with the friends without spending any money through WhatsApp and all. So it is one of the major advantage of WhatsApp. Here you will get you can say free and audio and video calling. Here individual can group, they can just free and very conveniently chat with each other individually or in group. After that, research and development. WhatsApp continuously does research and updates with new aspects and facilities provided to user. So it is also one of the software which is keep on updating, your app which keeps on updating it. Now there are certain limitations too. We'll see that. First one is account. Now one can only have one business account and that account can only be active on one device at a time, which limits the outreach ability of large companies. If you have many companies, but still you cannot have that account in your mobile. That is one drawback. After that, too much messages. Now WhatsApp business-led businesses send out lots more messages directly to the customer, which could become annoying, especially if you are constantly getting marketing material there is a fine line between needing and wanting to contact a business. Means you will get tired up, and sometimes what happens, people just block it if they are getting too many messages on and on and on. So they just block the, or they leave the group or something, they do like that. After that, elephant in the room, Facebook. Now here you can say public trust and confidence in the social media monolith are all-time lows here. Rightfully so, with how the company operates and intentionally deceives its user. Now first we were said that your WhatsApp here, it has a security, no one will come to know about their messages and all. And certainly what happens here, they have you can say made an agreement with the Facebook. So what happened, whenever you update your WhatsApp, what will happen in your, on your WhatsApp, before you start your WhatsApp, you will get information on the WhatsApp app only, that it is brought to you by Facebook. Every time you open WhatsApp, you will come to know that it is brought to you by Facebook. It shows that they have themselves made an agreement with each other, and it has been, the WhatsApp is now been sold out to Facebook. After that, smartphone and the internet here. Now WhatsApp runs only on smartphone, and one needs to have internet connection in order to use it here. So it is not, you can say, accessible to everyone. Whoever wants to use WhatsApp, he needs to have a smartphone, and he needs to have an internet connection, then only they can use it. This is one of the drawback. People who don't have a smartphone or they don't have internet connection, we won't have WhatsApp on their cell phone. After that, sharing of wrong news and information. Now another big drawback of this application is that some people consider all the information or news which is shared on WhatsApp to be true, which is not the case of all the things shared, that it is true or authentic one. Sometimes what happens, some people want to just create a havoc, or they want to have you can say create some negative things in the mind of the people. They want to have riots, or you can say at the time of elections, or at the time of any religious function, and also they just pass on negative comments on WhatsApp. So in this way, what happened, people, they become panic, and there can be any, you can say, harmful incident may take place because of that. After that, privacy issue. Another big problem with this application is that anyone can see the profile picture, which results in loss of privacy. Besides, anyone can add you to the group, which can be annoying, as sometimes people add you to the group again even if you have left that group. So that becomes very annoying for us. We don't, even if we don't want to be the part of that group, we have been added again and again. After that, WhatsApp is last, and the major drawback of it is what? It is an addictive app here, you can say. Once you get addicted to it, it is very difficult to get over WhatsApp addiction. It is often found in the school and college going children here, that they always want to be there with their friends, chatting, sending messages, videos and all. So it is a very addictive, and it can be very harmful because it distracts them from their studies. So this is also one of the major drawback of WhatsApp. Today we had seen two social networking sites, that is YouTube and WhatsApp. For today, thank you.